Hello everybody, this is Solinus Dracone, doing something I swore I'd never do, but look at me doing it anyways. This is a tutorial video on how to heal as a druid. This is my druid on Argent Dawn on the Euro servers, mind you. I am with the guild Equitas. I'm actually an officer, thank you very much. And I just thought I'd throw a little something together for those out there who are maybe trying to figure out druid healing on their own. You know, if this is a type of healer that you've never tried or if you've never done healing before, druid is a really great class for starting off, for just getting used to the ideas of healing. The main power of the druid is healing over time. You can put all sorts of little heal over time stuff onto people, and it will do the work for you. All you have to do is keep the spells refreshed. Now, bear in mind that this is my current setup. This is definitely not the only way to do it, but this is the way that I find works best for me, and it may help you out too. Let's take a quick look at the talents. Feline Swiftness I've got. Honestly, the talents in the Druid's trees are really not all that great. Just like Ysera's Gift Ysera's Gift is a pretty good one. Every 5 seconds you heal yourself for maximum, and then, you know, if I'm at full health, then everybody else gets a free heal around me, and it's not bad. It's a helpful little thing. Fairy Swarm don't use, Soul of the Forest. Swift Mend is actually okay. It's no longer on my hotbar, per se, but anyways, you know, these are just the ones that I've chosen. Germination's actually the choice that I went with. So that's my talents, my glyphs. Glyph of Rebirth, obviously, it's a really good idea to be able to restore people with 100% health if it's mid-battle. Glyph of Rejuvenation, you know, it's nice to, well, you know, just nice to have something there. I'll be honest, again, not a great deal of good stuff available on the glyphs or on the talents, unfortunately. Let's see, what does Healing Touch do? Yeah, not really useful. Much of the glyphs here, if anybody thinks differently, then please let me know. But druids really don't need a lot. So let's just go over my hotbar here for a minute, just to kind of see what I've got. Life Bloom I have as my #1 slot, because Life Bloom is pretty much, I'd say, the most powerful healing thing you got. Heals the target for blah 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 over 15 seconds, and when it expires, you get a gigantic heal. Well, it's not a very huge gigantic heal, but it is a nice little block heal, so you don't have to 100% worry so much if the tank is kind of, you know, dropping it. You should have Life Bloom on the tank at all times, and towards that effect, I've got Regrowth on there, because Regrowth actually will refresh the time of Life Bloom on the tank. So, or on anybody you cast it on that happens to have Life Bloom on. So it's a good way to, you know, get not only a small boost of sudden healing, but it also casts a little bit of heal over time on the person that's in question. So it's another heal over time effect to have. Very, very useful. Rejuvenation, first healing spell you learn as a druid. Really super useful. It's probably what's going to be the bulk of things. When you're starting off healing as a druid, then just, you know, in your first couple levels, it's mostly going to be keeping rejuvenation on people and then just healing up with a touch of regrowth. If you got heirlooms, then this is really not going to be a problem for you. Swift Mend can be pretty useful if you need a sudden heal. Basically takes somebody who has a rejuvenation on them already and gives them, you know, a sudden burst of heal, but the problem is that it's got a cooldown, so it's not really all that great. Wild Growth, really love this spell. It's what I actually use to keep the rest of the party nice and topped up as we're rolling through the dungeons there. That's, in many cases, that's going to be the only heal I actually cast on any of the folks in the party other than the tank, because I believe that the tank is the only one who should really be taking damage. If anybody else is taking damage, well, there's an old saying, if the tank dies, it's the healer's fault. If the healer dies, it's the tank's fault. If the DPS dies, it's their own damn fault. So that should pretty much tell you my philosophy on instancing in WoW. Finally, there's Wild Mushroom, which I keep on my hotbar here at all times. Wild Mushroom is a great spell for casting on the tank. Gives a nice little area of effect around him of a decent heal over time. And it comes to you late in the game, but at this point, you know, Janeiyra's level 100 right now. Here's my stats if anybody cares. I'm really not going to make this a stat-heavy video. I'm not going to make this a raid-heavy video. This is just about your everyday, average old instancing. Oh yeah, while I said Wild Mushroom is the final thing, the real final thing is Tranquility. Tranquility is the, well, your emergency heal. If everything starts to go south in a hurry, you'll want to hit Trank, and that will put a massive heal upon the whole party, and it's enough to help get things back under control. But enough talk. Let's see if we can't get into an instance here. Let me take off the DPS tag because I don't want a DPS for this, and find a group. Now, I have no idea how long this is going to take. Sometimes you can stand here for hours waiting. Sometimes it happens right away. So I'm just basically going to kind of cut till I've got an instance. Alright, so waiting on the queue was taking a bit longer than I was really wanting it to. So here's how this is going to roll. I'm going to do the bronze trial for healing, and it's not, I'm going to tell you this right now. The proving grounds at level 100, or at any level, are not an accurate estimate, or not an accurate representation of how things are going to go. Now, you'll see them paused in the Dungeon Finder. But it's good enough to kind of show the basics of what I'm intending to do, and it's a safe enough way to practice on your own. So, let's go ahead and talk to Trial Master Rawtoon. And I've already gotten up to gold level, haven't finished it, but let's just do the basic healer bronze, and you'll see what I mean.
For this trial, you must keep us alive while we face the incoming illusions.
Now, while he's listed as a rogue, Otto the Protector is going to be our tank. Now, I always like to put on the tank the shield mark. So here we go. I'm casting Life Bloom and I'm casting Rejuve. And at this point, I'm just content to sit here and wait and let this thing play out. Simply because I don't want to deplete my mana. It's very basic. I mean, this thing is going to get harsh enough that it does test out the powers of the healer a bit. But you're going to see. So, once again, I cast Life Bloom and Rejuve on the tank, and I just let him kind of sit there absorbing it. I'll drop a mushroom too, and as you can see, the mushroom leaves that lovely area of effect. I'm chatting with somebody in my guild about that right now. So as you can see, the tank has taken a bit of damage, and I'm just kind of dropping Regrowth on him to top him up. Regrowth, like I said, refreshes the duration of Life Bloom. And as you can see, Life Bloom up here is kind of running out. So what I'm usually doing is I'm casting Regrowth and immediately slapping down on Rejuve there. As you can see, there was a massive attack, so I'm just going to do the Wild Growth, which that does a pretty decent job of, you know, keeping the party topped up. Now you see that this guy right here is kind of losing some health, so I'm just quickly dropping a Rejuve on him, and also a Regrowth, just to kind of keep things rolling. So yeah, not going too badly so far. With these 5 particular spells at level 100, you'd be able to get through most stuff. Again, the trials are a pretty poor way of actually displaying how things go, but, you know, at least it gives you the basics. Now, these guys are actually playing like you wish they would in instances there. Regrowth, as you can see, does have, I'm sorry, Wild Growth, as you can see, does have a bit of a cooldown. But, you know, as that's going, it's still alive.
But I cannot hold much longer.
Yeah, at this point, the tank is starting to get a little bit low on health, so I'm just making sure to keep him topped up as best as possible. It's really easy to recover from a screw-up in Druid healing. Randomly, I'm dropping a Regrowth just to keep the Life Bloom alive. And yeah, he's still alive, as you can see. So let's see, final wave, and it's going to test me a little bit more. Alright, Life Bloom, Rejuve. Drop a Shroom, just because he's going to stay there for a minute. Start pumping in some Regrowth. and drop down a simple wild growth to get the ball rolling a bit better there. Here it looks like I might need to use a Swiftman, but nah, I'm doing alright. As I said, this does not accurately 100% represent exactly what goes on, but it's a decent enough approximation of how things are going to work. Don't forget to keep yourself healed. Don't forget that. Keeping yourself healed is damn important. You don't want to die. As you can see, I'm just more or less spamming the regrowth and the wild growth spells. And if you want to just repeatedly hit regrowth as the tank is taking damage, then you can do that. And there you go. That's this particular thing done. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave here and see if we can get a real instance going. You know, maybe a tank would have showed up in that time frame there. But that's just sort of the basics, and that's a good way to practice. You know, that's a great way to get a little bit of healing practice in so you can kind of know what to do. Let's see how things stand. Nope, still nothing in the Dungeon Finder. Alright, we'll do that one more time. One more time, just because I can guarantee that I'll get something with the scenario here. Talk to Lieutenant Thorn, accept. And I'm going to go over it one more time again, just doing bronze, because I'm covering the basics here. No advanced Druid healing here yet. It's good to keep a mark on the tank and on the healer, because when I'm tanking, I like to know where the healer's standing, and when I'm the healer, I like to know where the tank is standing. This is because it is always better to run to the tank when you get aggro, rather than to run away from the enemy. The tank has enough AoE attacks that he can pull aggro off of you, so it's good to always know where he's standing. And if, as a tank, you're losing track of the healer, then, you know, it's good to put that on there. So I always put the star on the healer, and I always put the, well, the little circle icon on the tank. So, as you can see, dropping Life Bloom, doing regrowth. He's doing alright for now. I use Wild Growth when I start to see the rest of the party taking more hits. Not so bad. And you can tell that Life Bloom's done because you'll hear a little ding sound right about now. You heard that little small crash sound. Pay attention to that. And I'll go ahead and drop a Wild Growth now too. Beautiful. A mushroom kind of guarantees that the tank is going to be in an area where he is taking some decent healing. Another Wild Growth and Rejuve. I always do Regrowth and Rejuve at the same time. Just as soon as Regrowth is cast, I've got Rejuve ready to go again on the tank, because Rejuve runs out pretty quickly. I can also stack Rejuve. You get this Germination option, which that really does a pretty decent job too. So that's just because that's a talent that I chose. Alright, got the mushroom down, and as you can see, it lasts for about 30 seconds there, so you can just set it and forget it. It really is very good. Oop, everybody just took a shot. Let's go ahead and... Oop, there they go again. And just because, I'm going to show Tranquility, because look how quickly it can unfuck the situation. Everybody's at max health now. Trank can really unfuck a situation. So just don't be afraid to use that. It's right here on my bar. That's where I've got it. You can put it wherever you like, but as it's a cooldown, I don't want to go hitting it on one of my hot buttons there. Alright, final wave. Life Bloom on. Rejuve on, Mushroom down, and those are my 3 heal over times that are meant specifically for the tank. Drop a Regrowth and a Wild Growth. Things are starting to get a little dire, so I'm going to spam some Regrowth here. Wild Growth again. Regrowth here. Tank's moved, so move the Shroom. Drop Drop, drop. I'm only paying attention to the life bars of my party here. Ooh, things are getting dire. Regrowth, wild growth, rejuve. There we go. And the mage just decided to cast time warp or whatever, which is good, but that's another show. One that I don't think I'm doing. I'm not very big on DPSing, I'm afraid. Things are going pretty good, as you can see. Yeah, did it twice in a row. Gonna leave here once again and see. Hopefully, maybe I'll get an actual instance. Nothing at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to call that just a quick refresher. Just remember, as I've said, you want to keep Life Bloom on. Life Bloom on the tank at all times. Rejuve as well. Drop a Regrowth once in a while. Wild Growth is good once the party starts losing damage. Wild Mushroom, drop that early, because if you can see the tank is going to be standing in one spot for a while, that's the best place to put it. Tranquility if things really start to get hairy, and you know, the other stuff is not hard to remember. Nature's Cure, excuse me. That's great for dropping a debuff, and I didn't even put on Mark of the Wild. Let me put that on there. So there you go, guys. That's my quick little guide to Druid healing. I hope that for anybody who just kind of did an instant 100 character, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There is absolutely nothing wrong doing an instant 100 character. Let me leave the queue. You just want to get a new character up to max and try him out. But if you're going to do that, it's good to know what you're getting into. So just remember, the strength of the Druid is the heal over time. So I want to thank everybody for giving me a little watch here. Once again, my name is Alex, also known as Solinist Raccoon, and this has been How to Druid Heal. Hey everybody, I'm back, and a little bit of good luck here. I managed to get my guild leader, Leadion, with me here. Right now he's as his protection warrior Cantinian, is that right?
Yeah, Cantinian.
Cantinian. So yeah, he's my guild leader, and you know, it was just good timing that he happened to show up, because I wasn't relishing making my video just about the damn proving grounds. It's just, you know, what the hell do the proving grounds prove, right?
Nothing.
Exactly. Okay, so we're going to queue up. I should mention that Leadion here is a little bit OP for a normal dungeon, so I'm not going to have to do much to heal him, but it's at least a better idea of how things go, and I'm sure somebody's going to appreciate having, you know, probably, what, your raid spec, like eye level 9,000 or something?
Well, Leadion was 710, so it should be a bit more healing done to this, I guess.
Fair enough. What's your eye level on this one, by the way?
667, so it's not optimal for the normal healing either. So, but it's the lowest I have. So. Oh
yeah, that's fine. I'm only 595, and I do all right. So okay, this ought to be good here, guys. Let's go ahead and queue up for just a random Warlords of Draenor normal dungeon. We should not have a problem getting something when we've already got a tank and a healer in the party. I say that, but it's paused. Oh, there we go. All right. So
I'm too quick.
Exactly. So I'm apparently the leader. I prefer the tank to be the leader of the party just because it keeps them at the top. And ooh, Shadow Moon Proving Grounds, huh? Awesome. Alright, so as I explained when I was doing the Proving Grounds, I like to put marks on the relevant people, and I like to zoom out all the way so I can have a good, clear idea of what's going on. So, party buff time. Let's see. We got a whole bunch of melee damage here. So, alright, let me go ahead and give Leadion the guides. There we go. And proceed at your pace.
Very well. Here we go then.
Yep. These folks have no idea this is going on. We might hear some bad language and see some bad behavior, but that's just how it goes. So as I was discussing, I've already dropped the Life Bloom on him as well as Rejuve, and that's going to keep him going. His health isn't going down rapidly enough that I'm terribly worried, but all of a sudden now I'm taking damage for some reason. So, yeah, keeping myself healed. Wow, what's going on here? Woo! Somehow, I'm getting damaged more than anybody else. Easy there. Alright. Things are back to normal. Good, good, good. This guy is suddenly taking... Are we in a heroic? Can't hear you, bro. Leadion, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, sorry. I don't know what happened, really. I don't think it's heroic, is it?
Oh, we're not in a heroic, but these guys are doing some damage there. Okay, so we lost a man. Sorry, guys. That's the unpredictability of Warlords of Draenor dungeons. Hopefully we won't get anybody that wants to just pull and they're not the tank in this one. That's a very common problem you have with really instancing, period. It's just you're going to have the odd person who wants to pull and they're not the flipping tank.
Let's wait for the Death Knight.
DK, come along.
Not sure why you took damage, though.
They were just doing all sorts of AoEs. I don't know exactly what was going on either. We might have a lag out. Well, that's no fun. I hate to be the dick that does this, but vote kick. Sorry. Normally like to give someone a couple minutes, but we're holding up traffic here. Okay.
Not really sure why people are taking aggro, but you know, blessing of a pug.
It's because the damn hunter's got his pet taunt on. That would be why, I think. Because the problem with hunters having their pet taunts, look at this little wise ass putting a diamond on himself. Problem with pet taunts is that they'll take aggro away from the tank, and that of course creates the problem that if somebody decides to come close to where the pet is, well then it's unpredictable who's taking damage. So don't be that guy. Don't be the guy that has his pet taunt on and fucks up everything for the party. Right, this is going quite a bit better than it was. I'm going to drop a mushroom on you just to kind of be able to pay attention. Dropping a mushroom on the tank is a good way to be able to pay attention to some of the other guys in the party. If they're taking a lot of damage, you can just briefly pull away from that. That's deeper strategy, and the real purpose I'm doing this is just so that anybody who finds themselves with suddenly a level 100 druid who doesn't know how to heal, this is for them to learn a little bit there. And of course, the warrior, for some reason, the gnome warrior has taken damage. How did... Oh, he ran across the runes, that's what happened. Alright. So, this is also a tutorial for Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. Well, you know, doing double purpose there.
And we also got, what's it called? Aspect of the pack on as well. So, it's normal in heroic mode.
Yeah.
Or in hunter mode, rather.
Yeah, unfortunately, aspect of the pack is going to cause people to be dazed repeatedly. Oh boy. Huntards, eh?
Hey. Can't live with them. And, well, you can live without them, I guess.
Yeah, I could do without them, yeah. Aspect of the pack equals much days. Stop, please. Oh god, I'm taking damage. Healer taking damage. Trank. Hit trank bomb. Oh my god. Who aggroed that?
It's the hunter pet.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't even know if I'll get to kick this guy. Holy crap. Well, this is also showing you what to... Okay. Alright. Warrior number 2 is... Oh, they just decided to release. Okay, fair enough. Or maybe was that the Death Knight doing their instant grab? I don't know. Things are already out of control here. I'm just trying to show how to heal. And then these guys gotta fuck everything up. Alright. Well, this is as good a time as any to show how to save things when they've gone tits up. Alright. As you can see, Leadion is using the tried and time-honored tactic of darting back and forth to keep aggro. And that's the danger of when you've got, well, unpredictable things going on there. Wow, I'm still taking damage. What is going on with that? Oh, man. Alright, so yeah, I'm moving the mushroom around just to try and cover as much of the party as possible. Another thing that you can do at this level is start casting Wrath, and that actually does a not unsubstantial amount of damage, as well as doing a bit of healing to everybody else around you. And apparently, our new person decided to bail. You're standing in something, it feels like. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, moving right along. Don't got time to wait for bitches and hoes. Yeah, come on, Huntard.
It's my trinket there. A Tyrant's Decree. It gives me 48 stamina per second up to 30 times, so that's...
Yeah. Good there. Alright, runes all over the place. Don't stand on the damn runes. Did somebody come back? Huh. Alright.
We had a rogue now.
Oh, that's fantastic. And he thinks things are funny. Okay. Alright, well, I'm good for mana. You don't gotta worry about me.
Yeah, here we go then.
Rock on. This particular boss is a little bit tricky. The idea is when things go south, go ahead and... Jesus Christ, Citrian. For fuck's sake. And the hunter's just standing between them runes there. This is glorious. Oh, this is lol-tastic. Seriously, what the hell are you doing? He's all the way over there? Okay, is somebody being tossed around? Is that... Yeah. Citrian, the warrior, is just outside. Is he stunned or something? I don't... Does this boss do something special?
Oh, he's just AFK.
Oh, well, that's just flipping fantastic. Alright, into the white runes.
I think he's stuck. No, there we go.
Yeah, welcome back to the party, buddy.
Warriors are not known for being sharpest tool in the shed, I guess.
Yeah, you say that, but you are... And he's dead. Okay.
We're all about brute force us.
Yep, dropping another trank here. This is normal dungeons. Not everybody exactly knows their shit here. Alright, I'll drop a rebirth on him. Why not? God damn it. That's the problem when you don't have good coordination, is that you gotta kind of babysit the rest of the party to see what the hell they're doing. But as you can see, I'm just dropping wild growth repeatedly. Citrian, get the fuck off the... Oh god, I can only imagine how ner'zhul's gonna go.
It's gonna go great.
It's gonna be awesome. Oh, Jesus.
Tony the Tiger, great.
Fucking... They're great at f***ing with your day. Alright. Maybe this will be marginally normal. Yeah, Hunter's pet is dead. It's named Wolf, by the way, so it shows his level of commitment. I cannot wait until I'm doing the how-to tank video for Death Knights.
Looking forward to that one.
Oh, that's going to be fantastic. Alright, so things are looking a little bit more normal now. Going as they should be. As you can see, having the heal over time is doing the job, and I'm going to just double up on rejuves on him, so that way I can get germination going there. Move the shroom. Getting a little low on mana, but if I just stand here, my spirit will take over. I don't know, I always figured spirit was a dump stat. I guess I don't raid enough.
Spirit is quite good. Especially lower gear levels.
Yeah. Well, the way that they changed it around... by the way, we're doing version 6.2, anybody who's watching from the future. So things may change, but for the most part, this is how it goes. And, yep, the wolf is back to taking aggro. Can we kick this fucker? Oh, God. Alright, sorry, this is not all hunters, but come on. Tard. Let's see if they vote yes. Oh, yes! Fan-flipping-tastic.
That went quick.
It had to be done. Yeah. Alright, back to reality.
I think you need to type in the /I instead. It's only us in the party.
Oh. It had to be. I keep forgetting. I've always done /P.
Yeah, the change made me confused as well. It was...
I've always done /P, but yeah, whatevs.
Yes.
Alright, boss number 2.
Knowledge.
Dropping a shroom. Keeping Life Bloom alive with a little bit of regrowth. As you can see, my mana is pretty much ticking up on its own. It's about 1k per second, so not bad. And that's the way it should be going if everything is going smoothly. Should just be able to put a few heal over times on things, and now I am completely and totally phased out. Great. Alright. Die to all the Wrath and Moonfire and all that. Thankfully, at this level, Wrath does keep your health going up, so I can just go ahead and start smashing at this guy. And that's over with, so... Quick little wild growth and rejuvenation all over the party. Refresh Life Bloom, don't forget that. Warrior number 2 needs a little bit of extra tender loving care. But yeah, things are going better. And Nalish is down. Excellent work, guys. I knew we could do it without the hunter. And I got a nice new chest guard. That is way better in every way.
Congratulations.
Congratulations indeed. So even as we speak, I'm improving as a healer. Alright, Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. I think we only got about 2 more bosses left, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I haven't done this one very much. It doesn't come up very often in the random instance finder, but it's as good as anything else. As a healer, you might want to stand a little bit back from the action just in case there's any crazy AoE going on. You don't want to be a part of that, like this rogue is. Okay, what's up with the rogue?
Sneaky little bastard.
Alright.
Void Lash is taking its toll on the melee.
Yep, alright. This is the situation where sometimes you have to just start spamming your small heals. Everything is okay, good. Stability is restored. I don't think I'm gonna need a mana break. I'll let you know, though.
Yeah, just tell me. I'll sit down and be furious.
That's one benefit of being able to actually talk to someone over Skype while doing this sort of thing, is you can say, hey bro, I need a mana break. And you don't get like all the Sika Bilyats and stuff.
Communication is important on every level.
Absolutely. And you know, you like to think you can do something like, say something in chat like, hey Hunter, turn off the aspect. But, you know what, they apparently don't understand that. Which, you know, it's fine. I'm perfectly okay with, you know, playing on another server, as long as you speak the language on that server. Although, I guess to be fair, there's not a whole lot maybe going on the other language servers. They gotta come to this populated one. Yeah, it's strange Euro politics, you know, I don't want to make any enemies here. At least this guy's pet isn't taking all the aggro.
Doing a great job so far, the hunter.
Yeah, seems to be
Doing some fate.
Seems to be doing pretty good. I mean, his stag is showing up on Omen. I've got Omen threat meter going on here just so I can see, you know, who's got what amount of aggro. But, you know, usually if you see something right up at the top, right near the tank's level of threat, and it stays there, that pet be taunting you. Alright, things are going okay. I should be doing a little bit more wild growth, but things are alright. Doubling up on rejuve is a useful thing. Then we got the carrion worms. These guys, I don't know, just no worm that popped up out of the ground has ever posed a threat, in my opinion.
Apart from these ones, I guess.
No, I mean, I'm not having to do anything. I'm just basically standing here regenning mana, that's it.
Getting some plague bats.
Plague bats are yummy.
Put them on the barbecue and we're all set.
Absolutely. Cut them open, fill them with herbs.
Being the druid you are, yes?
Oh, yeah. And herbalism is a skill. No, actually, I don't have herbalism on this tune. Okay. Never mind. Alright, as I'm looking here, you're seeing Leadion's his HP going back and forth just a little bit there, and as long as it's staying there just twitching, then you're fairly okay. Things are doing alright when his life is twitching back and forth just a little bit. Because that means that my healing is managing to just keep up with the amount of damage that he's taking. Now, mind you, I don't know if this stat is good for a direct healing kind of healer. I'm going to be, actually, probably after I'm done doing my Paladin to level 100, which he's at 99 and some change already. As soon as I'm done with my Paladin, I'm probably going to be working on my Discipline Priest, and that's going to be fun. Alright, Bone Maw. And right off the bat, Citrian.
I think it's the only boss in game where you actually need to stand in shit.
Really?
Yeah, in the
You actually
you
have to stand in his crap.
Yeah.
Like, is that a strategy, or is just like it's literally his poop?
A bit of both. These puddles keep you from getting inhaled. So
Oh,
you're
okay.
stuck at the ground.
Alright, so sweet, stand in the puddle, and well, I'm taking some damage, but it's really not that bad, actually, so yeah. And then okay, I need to get the hell out of this. Oh, damn. I know I don't want to stand in that. Alright, so I'm double rejuving everybody here. It's gonna eat through some of my mana, but so what? Oh, shit, he's inhaling. Smoke weed every day.
I was just thinking about that.
I did not exhale. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, you don't. No, you don't. He ate me. I have been...
Not in a good way, I guess.
I've been super eaten. I am dead. Leadion didn't hear this part. It doesn't apply. I said earlier, if the healer dies, it's the tank's fault. If the tank dies, it's the healer's fault. If the DPS dies, it's their own fault. But in this case here, this was not the tank's fault. Alright.
Should be able to reach you, I guess.
Yep. I'm floating in midair, so, you know.
Excellent.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, I just get some gold. Okay. Rebuff if you got 'em. Savage Feast is a good idea. Good call, lead bro.
Yeah, I'm a bit hungry. Haven't had breakfast yet.
What are you gonna have when you do have it?
Eggs and bacon. The only way
Eggs
to
and
do it.
bacon. There you go. Nice effect on that too. Haste increased by 100. I think haste is perhaps one of the best stats for this. Did Okay, I was about to say, did the gnome just pull? Okay.
Yeah.
GG, everybody, GG. Oh god, I am having the time of my life with this warrior here.
Well, at least he puts a challenge on your table, I guess.
I guess. I was just trying to make it basics how to druid heal, and this guy had to force it into advanced. I'm not gonna kick a third person. I'm not that much of an asshole.
Yet.
No. I've been playing this game since like 2005 when it came out. I've had ample opportunity to become an asshole out of this. Oh god. The first guy, you know, he's AFK. We can't wait for him. That's just how life. And he's lolling for some reason. Okay. He's the he's the perfect DPS. Yeah. All right. Did you put that? Did you put the skull tag on?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So, yeah, in this place, apparently you want to kill one before the other. It doesn't matter which one, I guess. You just want one dead first. That's the problem, is that a lot of the times, even the healer in a party, not myself, mind you, is going to insist, oh, let's pull more, pull more, pull more. And they think that it's faster for some reason because they got all these AoE spells they're doing. It's not really any faster, honestly. I've never found it to be very fast, have you?
I mean, if you wipe once, you've lost all the time you've saved, quote-unquote, by pulling a lot. So, safe than sorry.
Well, generally, I'm okay with it if the healer decides to pull, for the most part. If they think they can heal through that, then that's more power to them. But I do not like it at all when the DPS decides it's their job. Whoa! I should not have been standing by that person. They're bad luck. Now, Mushroom's not going to be as useful for this boss. Oh, Lich King. What the hell did you used to be? Seriously, this is the Lich King. Right here.
Yep.
Before Arthas. Oh shit, Ritual of Bones. Run, bitches. So far, things are doing okay here. Things are actually going alright. I did not know that you could cleave something into the Ritual of Bones. That's great. And it is time, not for Cyclone, for Tranquility. These things are getting out of control again. Oh god, how is this happening?
Let's relocate to the other side.
Alright, fair enough. I'm guessing that big thing in the middle is just kind of a massive pain in the butt.
Yeah, it hurts.
Ow. Oh god, things are going very bad. At least we're killing him.
Yeah. Let's focus on the boss, and I'll be able to kill it before they reach. Yep. If everyone does it, or not.
Sadly, the best laid plans, and we knew this. We knew he was gonna die. I mean, look at that shit. Alright, I'm just gonna do something silly here, but it might just work. Whoa! Okay, woof. Somehow that worked.
Went all according to plan. All along.
Yeah, that's exactly. Alright, so folks, that was Shadow Moon Burial Grounds. Let's be honest, it was actually a pretty rough place to demonstrate healing. Could have done with someplace like Grimrail Depot or perhaps even Skyreach better, but yeah, it did the purpose. And of course, you see some of the possible pitfalls you're going to run into just with crazy DPS who don't quite have the damage to do it. It's a little bit better in Heroics, though. At least in Heroics, you've got folks with an appropriate gear level for where they're doing, so it's not as bad. Normal dungeons can actually be a bit tougher than Heroics, I often find. This, of course, does not count during Cataclysm. We all remember what happened during Cataclysm. But, they made crowd control a thing again back then. Kind of miss it.
Yeah. In Mythics, it's a great part. Mythics, to have crowd control, it eases up a lot, and it gives a whole nother dimension to the instances.
And it also kind of weeds out some of the schmucks, because you can't go in there all lol I pulls now, and it still works. So I don't know. I'm glad that Heroics are not exactly ridiculous again, but at the same time, I do kind of miss the fact that for most parts, because you can't queue up for a mythic, unfortunately, I haven't been able to random for a mythic. Is it possible?
No, it's not. You need to pre-made the group.
Exactly. It would be nice if they would have an option to random up for a mythic, just because I think it would be nice to have people come together who know what they're doing to have that random queue going on. But I guess I understand what they're trying to do. But then again, how do you explain random raids?
Yeah.
Raids aren't exactly easy here. Alright, so that is my little brief tutorial on how to Druid, and thank you very much for joining me, Leadion, on this one. I do appreciate it.
It was a right pleasure.
Well, it was a right pleasure to have you. Once again, my name is Alex, also known as Solanus Dracone. This has been How to Druid Heal. Good night.